Do something like called food combining. This is, if you are taking notes, this is where you start to take notes. Food combining is amazing. The idea being that you keep your carbs and your protein separate at night. Not all the time. Not all the time. Only if you're eating late and you're about to go to bed on a full tummy. Keep your proteins and carbs separate. Let me tell you why. Proteins in the stomach need an acidic environment to be digested. The protease enzymes are activated by acid. Got that? Carbohydrates, on the other hand, listen up, are digested by alkaline enzymes. So let's think of a burger. A burger is a perfect example, isn't it? The bun is the carb, protein is the meat. You put those together in your tummy at night at 11 o'clock because you've had a few toots on the way home from work and you have that kebab, burger kebab. Protein, carbohydrate together, you're producing lots of acid in the stomach, lots of alkali in the stomach. What do acid and alkali do? Thank you. They neutralize each other. So instead of lying in bed resting, you're lying in bed, instead of lying in bed resting, you're lying in bed digesting, but digesting badly. You know that uncomfortable, oh God, it's going to be a 4 Rennies night. Right? You know you're going to have heartburn when you wake up. Has anyone had a heartburn when it comes out your nose? I had a few clients like that, okay? If you regurgitate, it comes out of your nose, it burns like hell. Don't have your proteins and your carbs together at night. Isn't that a fantastic, simple solution? You know how easy it is. Sorry, I've got a business dinner. You know, have fish and veg. Don't have the bread. The bread's rubbish anyway. It's a way of filling you up so that you don't actually see how small your portion is. Yeah? What is really important as well, if you want to sleep well, go. If you really want to sleep well, is don't go to bed pissed. Why? Because when you go to bed pissed, your blood sugars are high. Because what is wine? I'll draw you a glass of wine. This is really good Australian Chardonnay, okay? Look here. Here's your glass of wine. How much of that is sugar? Most of it. All right? What does sugar do to the bloodstream? Whew, enters the bloodstream, you go to bed high as a kite. What happens when the blood sugars start to fall? About 3 in the morning. All right? You wake up. Oh, shit, my head. Oh, I need a wee. You're awake. You're awake because your blood sugars have fallen. So don't go to bed pissed. If you want to sleep well, don't drink excessively before you go to sleep. It's really simple. Drink on the weekends. Don't drink during the week. You intellectual athletes, you. So that's sleep. Any questions about sleep? Anyone's partner snore? All right. Sort it out. Snoring is not a good thing.
I've got a question. I mean, I read that actually eating a low carbohydrate before...
My friend, we are going to get onto this. See this? See this? I planted him there as well. It's good. We're on that next, okay? Yeah, just hold that thought. We're on that next. He's jumping the gun. He's on fire this morning. So that's the first factor. Now, you're not going to believe the second one. I'm not even going to talk about nutrition for the second one. You'll have to wait. Please, go.
You said do not drink excessively before sleeping.
Alcohol.
Alcohol, yes. Would you then suggest like a glass of wine?
Yeah. Hey, listen. I'm Australian, South African heritage. I can drink like a bloody fish, all right? But I don't work in a bank where I've got to get up early. Okay, and I've got a very lovely Portuguese woman, wife. Hello. Who doesn't care if I wake her up. Okay. The other thing is, if you're going to be drinking water excessively at night, who sleeps with a big 3-litre? Oh, look how good I am next to them, a fish bowl. You plonker. All right? What are you going to do? You go, oh, you know, your bladder's going to be full. Just leave it out. Drink water during the day. Go to sleep at night. Let's get it sorted out. Second thing is, second important factor, factor number 2, nothing to do with nutrition, it's exercise. Who exercises here? Wait, just keep your hands down. Walking from the car to the front door twice a day is not exercise. All right? Exercise is where you get sweaty, all right? Where you think, oh shit, I don't want it anymore. And when you feel healthy afterwards. That's exercise. So let's rephrase that. Who does proper exercise at least underline once a week. Okay. Who does it at least twice a week? Keep your hands up if it's twice a week. 3? 4 times a week? Hello. 5 times a week? 6? And who's lying? You need to get a life. So, exercise is absolutely vital. Why is it vital? It's a great stress relief. It gets you out of the environment where you're with your colleagues constantly. You're with people who are like-minded. You're doing something that generates metabolic energy. You are revving up your basal metabolic rate. You know what a basal metabolic rate is? The rate that you burn calories sitting there, sitting still. Now, we all know people, all right, who can eat anything and they stay skinny. What do we call them? Bitches. We also all know people who can eat half a lettuce leaf. All right? The people who can eat a lot have high basal metabolic rates. Their engines are turning over faster than those that have low basal metabolic rates. Now listen, there might be all kinds of reasons for a low basal metabolic rate, but I bet you the main one is get off your ass and do some exercise regularly. It revs up your basal metabolic rate. There are 2 types of exercise. There's the high intensity. You're on your bicycle, you're pedaling as hard as you can, you're going red in the face and you pass out. High intensity really raises your heart rate, all right? Really raises your heart rate. But then you've also got low intensity exercise, the kind of exercise where you keep your heart rate below 140. And what are you burning when your heart rate's below 140? The stuff we don't want, eh?
There's a question from
Oh, Canary. Hold that thought.
Yeah,
remember?
we've got some questions from Canary
Hello, Canary
Wharf.
Wharf.
Hello, Canary Wharf.
Hi. Going back to your point on sleep.
Will you wave to me? Because I can't see who it is.
I can't see who it is.
Do you want to stand up quickly?
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Yeah. Hi. So going back to your point on sleep, I have a 1-year-old and a 4-year-old. So
Calpol.
yes. So at the moment, sleep is something that's become a luxury. So how does that work with becoming an intellectual?
Okay, my darling, it's a great question. That's a great question. You can always tell the parents. They're the ones that look like they've got bags under their eyes and they look awful. But you look fantastic. Sleep when you can. Sleep during the day if you can. When you are going to sleep, when you do get some sleep, make sure it's good quality. Make sure that you are not hot in bed. Make sure that you have enough fresh air. Make sure that when you go back to bed, the room is dark. Okay? Because what happens is when you go to sleep, the body produces melatonin. Melatonin is what makes you relax and stay asleep. It is severely damaged by light. So if you sleep with the light on, with the curtains cracked, with that blue, that flashing blue light from your phone, turn them off. You need to be asleep in as dark an environment as possible. Does that help a little bit? Otherwise, you have to adopt the children out. Look, you're young. You'll be fine, okay? Just hang in there, and when they're older, you'll be able to go back to sleep. But also do sleep training with your children, all right? Sleep training with kids is fantastic. You know what sleep training is? Put them in bed. If they cry, you only go back 15 minutes. Hi, it's fine. Go back 10 minutes. Do the sleep training. It works. And make sure that they are not suffering from reflux, from something that's waking them up. Did that help?
Thank you.
Pleasure. I'm sorry
Thank
I couldn't
you.
be more helpful. The other thing is diazepam. They work well. Fat bits. All right? People get it wrong. They go to the gym and they go, on those stupid bloody machines. Finished. No, all you've done is you burnt calories, so you're hungry. All you've done is create space in your metabolism for more food. You walk out going, geez, I did an hour of, I really worked very hard, and straight into the canteen, down the hatch. What have you done? Burnt calories, put them in your body. You don't want to do that with exercise. You want to burn fat. So long, slow exercise. Keep your heart rate below 140. Burn the fat. Don't neglect the high-intensity stuff. You've got to get that high-intensity stuff going, but do high-intensity interval training where you just get it done. 7 minutes, over. The rest of the time, long, slow. Swim. Play tennis with your friends. Keep your heart rate between 130 and 140. That's why I love my exercise, because I don't really suffer with it. Okay? If you go to exercise going, oh, Jesus, I've got to go to the gym today, change it. Take up tiddlywinks. So exercise is important. Commit now. No matter how old or how young you are, commit in your head right now to doing 5 sessions a week. You have to do it, people. You have to do it for your own longevity, for your own peace of mind, for your own general wellness. You have to do this exercise. Okay, so that's the commitment you've made. No excuses. I don't want to hear the excuses. No questions about exercise from anyone. Do the bloody stuff. It's great for you.